Madrid get a point. And when it comes to the title race, Sevilla are out of it, as we thought they would be considering their result last week. It's as you were. 2 points separate the top three with just 3 matches remaining. It is turning into an extraordinary season, isn't it? Ali, you've been following, of course, La Liga. and you know, I was set up, Jules is with us as well. Ali, I was set up to say, well, is that it? Is Real Madrid out of it? But no. How crucial could that late goal prove to be in this title race?
And you know what? There's an argument to be made that deflection is actually from Eden Hazard.
Oh,
it may just
that doesn't
be
follow
an
the
Hazard
narrative.
I'm just letting you know that it may just be from Eden Hazard. Regardless, this title race, it reminds me of that final scene in Rocky 2, where Apollo Creed and Rocky, they hit each other and they both fall to the ground, right? And it's like they're struggling to get up. And the team that barely hangs onto that rope and brings itself up, that's the team that's going to win it. That's how this title is going to be decided. Because even as I sit here and I say, well, now, as I told you yesterday, Real Madrid would lose points against Sevilla, and so therefore I have no choice but to pick Atletico Madrid. And then they play Real Sociedad in the midweek coming up. So, what does that tell me? They're going to drop points then, and then somebody else is going to have an opportunity. Right now, it's so incredibly difficult, and when I say right now, I really mean for the last couple of months, to trust any of these 3 teams that are involved. And you may think, well, Barcelona must be out of it, because that big goal that we just saw there from whether it was in Hazard or the deflection from Diego Carlos, that is the goal that keeps Real Madrid ahead of Barcelona and the tiebreaker. Had Real Madrid lost today, now Barcelona would be the only one that was really close to Atletico Madrid. Now Barcelona is back to 3rd, Real Madrid is 2nd. They seem to be the closest one, but still, that means that Atletico Madrid is going to have to drop some points. And do we trust for Atletico Madrid to run the table? No, we don't. This is not over. Not over for Atletico Madrid, not over for Real Madrid, and somehow not over for Barcelona either.
Ali's using Rocky 2 references. Jules, I'm almost going, I grew up watching WWE. The Undertaker's down, he's in the coffin, he's out of it. And all of a sudden, Paul Bearer lifts the urn, he jumps back out the coffin. Yokozuna's down. It's theatrical, isn't it? It really is kind of Hollywood stuff, because you could not write this.
You're right, and it's theatrical and it's Hollywood, but it's not written in advance. That's the big difference. And what we've been saying all season, there will be more twists. Don't worry, don't take it for granted. Don't take the table for granted. There'll be more twists. They will drop points. Just think about the luck, really, that Atletico have had the last 2 games. Fidel's penalty for Elche that hit the post at the last minute. Then what happened this weekend at the Real Madrid-Sevilla game, but also in their own game against Barcelona, and you just think, wow, well, surely that's the luck of the champion. But again, like Ali said, you can't trust them to play against Real Sociedad and go and win, and then win the remaining 3 games this season. But I'm not sure I trust the others either. So it's just going to be fascinating. I guess he's the one who will hold the nerves the longest and the best that will end up winning this La Liga title.
Very much the pantomime villain then, if you like, in this whole script has been Eden Hazard, Jules, after what happened at Stamford Bridge. Didn't start today.
No, he didn't start, and we discussed it the other night with Hislop as well. He could have started and played a key part and then almost redeemed himself for that scene with Zuma at the end of the Chelsea tie. Zidane, I guess, decided that because he'd been so much in the eye of the storm that it was probably better for everybody that he didn't start. And then, like Ali said, he might be credited with the goal that gets that point that might win them the title further down the line. So that might change a bit the narrative, but maybe Zidane was right. It was a tough game for Eden to start.
Ali.
Please. Just 1 weekend off, please.
Alejandro Moreno,
okay,
who
fine.
wins La Liga?
Well, I'm going to go full circle. And I'm going to come right back around to, hey, Atletico Madrid. Hey,
wow.
Yay. Somehow, after a 2-month-long slide at the back, a collab that they have survived, we're here, 3 games to go, and they have it in their hands. Atletico Madrid, based upon the first half that they played against Barcelona. If they play with that sort of confidence and that positive attitude and that sense of belief, I'm going to say Atletico Madrid. Although I'm not very confident, and I'm sure that we'll be having this conversation once again come the midweek when they lose points to Real Sociedad.
Jules.
Atletico Madrid, I said it on Friday night, I say again tonight. I just think that they've got that luck of the champions that slightly apart from that Real Sociedad game, I know it's 1 out of 3, but you could say that the rest of the games after that is probably slightly easier than Real Madrid, for example, who will have to play Villarreal on the last game of the season. And I just think Atletico will just grind it out.
Shaka.
Barcelona.
This is where you have to give me a reason.
Huh? You didn't tell me that before. I just feel...
Here we go. Get ready for this, boys.
You're finished with 2 home games. I think that gives Barcelona all the edge they need right now.
Really?
That's as good as you're getting, Dan.
Yep. Home games in front of an empty stadium.
That's as good as you're getting right now, Dan.
Right, that's all it is. Wow, thank you very much. As Ali mentioned, of course, midweek matches will go a long way to define, or maybe not, in fact, who will win the title this season. It's Barcelona who have the opening game away against Levante. Then on Wednesday, Sevilla, Valencia, Atletico Madrid taking on Real Sociedad. And then on Thursday, it's Granada against Real Madrid. Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.